Is it you're saying? Okay. Um, welcome. Okay, so you have decided and you have no. No, by the way, guys, we're done. Okay, so this one week will be. Uh, okay. ठीक है. So तुमने but you're okay with taking a drop, right? I mean, why shouldn't anyone be okay? There is really nothing to lose. So if you are okay with that, then there should be no tension, no? Because then this year you really have nothing to lose. तो टेंशन लो ही मत ना.
बट सर अभी एटलीस्ट 15 days और ऐसे डेज तो बचे हैं ना. सो should I plan according to next exam? I can't just plan according to next exam, right? Next year's I have to give at least this paper with a cool mindset.
हाँ. So try to just do well in this paper. अभी 15 days like a very important B test जैसा revise करके give the paper. Like you'll do better only when you know there's nothing to lose. You'll do better. Just revise and give it as a very good practice exam and do well in your boards. ये means के बाद focus on your boards, do very well. Clear all जो भी cut offs वगैरह future में भी रह सकता है वो सब clear कर लो. Get above 80 comfortably and then post boards again resume studies. अभी 15 days मतलब don't think of the next year exam. Think of this time's exam but give it with nothing to lose. Okay? Yes. But also the specific branch you want, you have a good reason in place. Have you talked to people from that branch? Have you seen
Yes, sir,
what's spoke?
definitely. Actually, I was in blunder before of taking CS and doing all this stuff, but when I actually talked with the people of that main field, they actually cleared my doubts that it's not how we picture on social media or what we are being taught from like YouTube or IITN. It's
Hmm.
actually when we go inside it, then we have different struggles inside them.
नहीं वो तो you किसमें struggle होता है?
Yes, I mean, yeah, the same branch
हाँ.
and what we can do associated to it, like jobs or maybe entrepreneurship or any sort of that stuff.
So the branch you are thinking of, for that branch, you, you're saying ki it's not very easy to get jobs. Is that what you're saying? Yeah, it's easy.
It's it's not more much scope for the branch itself is just offered in one IIT, so you can just
हाँ.
picture in that sense.
हाँ.
And it's just a normal college, then it might be not even.
Okay.
I mean, it yeah, chances are less.
And any reason why it's you want that branch over all the other fields that you
So
can take?
actually, I that's the reason that I wanted to do engineering, but the branch was not specific. So people say that when you go in IIT, you can become an entrepreneur. That entrepreneurship culture is there in an IIT. So
हाँ
that was my main focus. But
हाँ
then when I learned from the people who are actual entrepreneurs, like my moms and they are surrounding our relatives and all the
हाँ
stuff, they said that you feel that you will do one thing, and if you are able to crack one thing, then you can do other thing as well. Means like if I choose CS, then it's not sure that I have to do my what all I have to do. Want to do in the food industry. So why should
हाँ
I choose CS in my 11 after my 12th, like that?
अच्छा
Are you asking why you don't like CS or like that?
हाँ I mean like just asking
Yes,
it
I
because
know
the
that
thing is at this
there are a lot
yeah
of job opportunities in CS and there is a lot of rush in CS. But it's not my point of interest. Like even I had CS in my 11, 12 in my vocational subject. I tried it. It's good, but the main reason which we love or we can do it for our entire life, I don't think it can be just a CS job. Like how you love sir teaching to students. So I guess that was my reason.
hmm, not everyone taking CS ends up with a CS job. Most of them, a lot
Yes.
of them also transition to management.
But sir, they do it when they get their desire, right? Means when they actually get what they want to do. Before that,
So, but are
everyone
you
just wants to.
really, do you really like the field you were talking about?
Yes,
You
sir.
really,
Since eighth standard. Eighth
अच्छा,
standard, since I have
ठीक,
also knowledge of that thing.
okay,
I also
ठीक,
had the family background of that thing.
okay, okay, then fine,
That's
ठीक, hmm,
okay, sir.
cool.
Wait a minute.
Um, I, I think you'll have to check with them. Normally, like, I mean, of course, there is going to be a वो भी रहेगा. Yeah, so you will have to, of course, for the extra year as well. Um, but based on your performance this year, there is always going to be some concession. Yeah, that's there. General BT
Okay, sir.
normally encourages and supports drops.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, guys, take care. Bye bye.
So I just have one more question.
Hmm.
How did matlab, you even have had a good rank in your first attempt? Still, how you convinced your parents for that?
I didn't give any other exam, and I stood my foot. I held my ground. I didn't give AAAA, I didn't give CET, didn't give BITSAT. I didn't fill those forms. I didn't give those exams. And after getting a rank, I didn't fill the counseling counseling form hota hai. I didn't apply to any branch. I
But so
stood my
you
ground.
had a good rank, right, in your first attempt? Like
But
you were getting IIT, no?
but like wanted IIT Bombay. I knew एक ही साल पढ़ाई किया है. So that's another thing you need to also like. But there's always कुछ ना कुछ तो improvement होता ही है when you take a drop. If you study seriously and you take a drop with a coaching institute which conducts regular exams. In fact, BT ही वैसे drop के लिए अच्छा है. Others don't take it seriously. But there's always room for improvement. मेरा तो मतलब हुआ ही नहीं था first attempt में पोर्शन. So definitely there's a lot of room for improvement.
अच्छा, मोस्ट ऑफ आपका हो गया था ना?
हाँ,
मोस्ट ऑफ मतलब हो गया होगा ना, एटलीस्ट 60
नहीं
to 70%?
नहीं, केमिस्ट्री तो कुछ भी नहीं हुआ। केमिस्ट्री में एक फर्क पूरा पड़ा है, ऑर्गेनिक इनऑर्गेनिक जीरो था, बताओ।
So then what was your rank of your first attempt?
5,800।
5,000? 50,000?
5,800।
Yeah, okay, 5,800. That's also a good thing then. But how you did to manage to do that then?
तो वही ऑप्शन एलिमिनेशन वगैरह काफी कुछ किया। फिजिक्स मैथ्स में आई स्कोर्ड, व्हिच इज सरप्राइजिंग। मतलब फिजिक्स आल्सो आई डिडंट नो
At this moment
दैट
हमारे लिए
मच।
तो मैथ्स बहुत हार्ड कर रहे हैं. It's going
हम्म
beyond just means.
हम्म है, मैथ्स हार्ड है, वही है ना। एंड कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम है, इट्स यू हैव टू जस्ट ट्राई टू गेट इन दोस फ्यू, ऐसा कुछ ऑप्शन एलिमिनेशन, गेट फ्यू मार्क्स मोर, फर्क पड़ता है। बट आई शुड आल्सो clarify, I got 5,800 at a score जिससे कुछ 10-12 मार्क नीचे my friend didn't get a rank, which means his score didn't get a rank means तभी they used not declare ranks beyond 10,000. So 10 मार्क में 5,000 से रैंक गिरा। तो ऐसा ये भी सोच सकते हो, और 10 मार्क एक्स्ट्रा लेके आओगे which you don't know to solve, but कुछ proper option eliminations, if you can get a few more marks, you're making a big difference the kind of rank bracket you're entering. मैथ्स है सबके लिए टफ है, बट डोंट, हाँ, it's सबके लिए टफ है, that's fine, that's not going to drastically pull up or pull down. Like if you're weak in maths and you're scoring 60, somebody else will fight mark score 80. Chemistry is the main thing. You're weak in chem and you're scoring 60, somebody else will score whatever the total is, 120, and then that's a big gap. The easier subject decides the rank.
Okay, sir. So even मुझे भी लगता है कि पूरा 11th, like 11th I did half better. Like I was trying to do something from the starting itself, but I
Hmm.
was not consistent enough. Like not even in consistent even in 12th. Like someday I used to study a very good, like I can even answer any question. But someday
Hmm.
I would be like, I know nothing like that.
Hmm. Drop year where it all comes together and there is no college, no boards. You can very in a very dedicated way study at BT and find some group study partners, and you can do very well. That'll always be a good idea. Now you have to see how to. If you're convicted, you can convince your parents. You can tell things like people to become doctors. They study for how many years to get their dream job, their dream field. People in doing while they do a PhD, it is not guaranteed कितना लंबा कोर्स रहेगा. Some do it in 4 years, some take 9 years. With plus minus 1 year से कुछ फर्क पड़ता नहीं है. So this,
So convincing for drop is not a big deal. Convincing
हाँ.
from for that branch is a big deal for me.
1 year you have time also to kind of talk to more people from that branch. तो एक one definitely one चीज है, students and 11th 12th does not really equip us to know what exactly will happen when we take that branch. A lot of people who have taken chemical engineering thinking, Arey, I like chemistry, so chemical engineering, but it had nothing to do with chemistry. A lot of people have
Yes.
taken mechanical engineering thinking, Arey, I like mechanics, and looked totally different. Some people enjoyed 11th ka fluid mechanics and took aerospace. I like planes. It's totally different. And the level of fluid dynamics over there was totally different. It was way more complex. Huh? So,
At least for my case, I am not judging it on the basis of the
हाँ,
syllabus. I'm judging it on the basis of market and what I know since my childhood, not just this year.
हम्म.
That's
ठीक है,
just
fair
the
enough.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Bye bye.
Bye bye.